I find that most music I listen to is more melody-driven in that piece, but as an uneducated musician, it seemed like it was more of a something that I would hear a soundtrack, right, for a movie, because it was engaging emotion. What advice do you have to someone like me to listen to a piece like that, just as the piece itself?
Well, first of all, I'm glad you point out the melody. Melody is actually what I'm trying to is really my means of expression. And it might sound a little bit funny, but actually most of composers nowadays don't believe that anymore. I'm really a true believer of melody and harmony. This piece is written 3 years ago, when I was really influenced by American composer George Brown, who is famous for using special techniques and also these kind of atmospheric sound, putting the music and trying to achieve kind of what he calls spiritual impulse. So this piece is very much influenced in creating that way. If the audience asks me what you should grab on, I think it's really some moments if you find it hard to understand. I don't know, everyone will listen to it and interpret differently, but if there is one moment in a piece that you find is touching, I think that's my goal. My job is done. It's really just providing the tool that you might connect with you. I also express what I want to express. And if you find one moment that's special, I will be privileged to petition you.
Anyone else?
I had a question.
Yep.
I wanted to ask. So you were just talking about moments, and there were two in particular that stuck out to me in your nocturne. They were both towards the end, and they both involved the piano, since that seems to be kind of the central figure of the piece. And there was the moment where it had been quiet for some time, and then suddenly there's this kind of raucous piano sound. I'm not exactly sure what sort of cluster you were using or what effect. But then, pretty soon afterwards, you get the kind of Chopin-esque ending.
It is actually Chopin.
It is actually Chopin. Okay, I was curious if it was a quote. Okay. What's the relationship between those two sounds? The one that's kind of like slamming your hand on the keyboard versus a Chopin quote. Like, what's the relationship?
It is really again, this whole piece is inspired by the poetry line "Dark nights give me dark nights," which I pursue reference. So the idea of the contrast between darkness and the brightness or the light is important, but again, what the poetry suggests, the poetry, at least how I interpret it, is the light, the darkness, our eyes are in fact given birth by the darkness, but we use it for good purpose. And that is really how I interpret it, and that's what I want to express in all those moments. That is, it is dark, it is quiet, some moments are scary, intentionally maybe scary. But in the end, everything is beautiful, and the dark moments before, they sort of transcend into another kind of darkness that is eventually the source of light. That's how I see it, if that makes any sense. There are a lot of ideas that are very abstract, and also some things are quite ineffable. So, and it's weird. I do find it interesting when people want me to talk about something music and I really have no words for it. And if I have words, it would bother me.
I also think the music is difficult to talk about, but I just want to say a few things I appreciated about the piece. I like the sparseness of the whole piece in general. I think it was more minimalist. I appreciate that, and also how you contrasted moments of just almost pure silence in the piece with maybe sharper moments, or sometimes even more dark moments in the piece, but also some beautiful softer parts to it. So I think the parts that lacked even any sound were just as powerful when contrasted with the rest of the composition.
Yeah, there is in fact no absolute silence in the piece, but it's very quiet. And those kind of the effect on going forward. There's one mode that's between the whispering poetry that my perceived silence, but the piano is actually tapping the string very, very quietly. So you might see something, oh, the guy is doing something, but I can barely hear the sound. So you really draw, that's kind of technique I want to draw the audience in, and then when the whispering sound comes out, it's really what you should hear. But silence is important, and silence doesn't necessarily mean no sound to me. There are some moments in music that can be perceived as silence, and silence is sometimes the most powerful sound. I'm definitely not talking about this in jump page, but
And I think there's definitely a contrast between all the music we hear today. It seems like they want to put as much sound into it as possible, fill it up as much as they can, and I don't think that actually creates such a harmful composition. So I guess there were moments about the sound, but I appreciate that.
Yeah, I think the reason that I'm creating artwork is also trying to give people space, kind of in this busy world, because we're so sort of tied into all the daily routine and all the busy world, the internet, smartphones, and just all the daily activities and pressure, financial pressure. And I think I do want my piece to provide a space that you can just sit down and just give your 15 minutes to it, and you might get something out of it. I don't know. If we do that, again, it's my greatest honor.
I was just curious about two things. One is there was a really beautiful low sound, I think it was a wind. I just wondered what instrument that was.
It's clarinet.
Oh, wow.
And the low register clarinet is some of my favorite sounds.
I didn't know where it's from. And then the other question is, did you write the poem about that?
No, it is from a Chinese poet I translated. I actually wrote another piece about this poem later. I should ask the professor. So again, it's just something I'm thinking about.
Thank you.
First of all, as another non-expert in music, I really enjoyed it, and what was extremely powerful to me was the resolution at the very end. And what made it so powerful to me was how simple it was. If I had stopped partway through and heard the tension and the discord, I might have stopped myself and said, how will this be resolved? How could this be fixed, quote unquote? And at the end, it turned out that the solution, the resolution, was so simple and beautiful. And it reminded me of how one word spoken in the correct season can so powerfully change people, that the solution isn't always a big, long discourse. It can be an impact on me, can be one verse, one thing that one person speaks to me in passing. But it's beautiful because it's simple. So thank you for that.
Yeah, again, the moment in the end where the consonants appears, I prepared probably the entire piece toward that moment. It is the entire piece prepared for that moment. And as you said, the moment is actually, also identical. The moment is actually taken from Chopin's Sonata. But all the preparation work, that is, of course, I'm not going to talk about it technically, but I prepared the resolving to B major harmonic very carefully, probably for 5 minutes to just resolve into harmonics. And yes, so resolving is absolutely right. That's what I was writing. And I'm glad you get that. I'm glad you get something out of that moment. But again, everyone will get something different. But again, that is my great honor to hear that.
One more question.
I appreciate how you said that if you had words to describe this, you wouldn't be writing the music in the first place. However, there are people who, no matter how many times you try and explain to them that you don't have the words, they'll still ask, well, what does it mean? What are the words for it? So I just want to give you 3 suggestions of possibly what you could, you don't have to go off of this, but possibly what you could say. I was trying to look this up and I couldn't find it, but it's somewhere in Matthew or Luke, Jesus tells a parable about how your eye is the lamp of your body. And if the lamp is in darkness, then how much greater will the darkness be? So that came to mind. When Mr. Daniel was talking about kind of the tension in the night and then having that be resolved by what word, it made me think of Jesus with his disciples in the boat when he's sleeping. And, you know, as you said, it's nighttime, it's raining in the nocturne, but one word like calms the storm in a way.
Absolutely. You just explained way better than I did. Absolutely. If you are interested, if you go to my website later and listen to all the pieces, at the end, there's always the idea of resolving to something else. Every single piece, all the tension I created is strike for a resolved moment. And I think that is, for me, the Christian art and the Christian novel. Everything is redempted and resolved, and it's beautiful that we cannot express.
Could you give us your website?
Yes, HTTP, no, you don't need that part. It's www.weijunchen.com. WEIJUNCHEN, that's how I spell my name. Well, hopefully, .com. So, and you want to hit music, and you will have lots of music to listen to. But it's a shameless promotion right here.
Thank you, Weijun. This presentation.